Hello, all. Welcome on into your tarot spread for the week ahead. This will be for the week of June 15th, 2026. I have been gone the past, well, 2.5, almost 3 weeks in my van. So our last few readings have been from the road, but I am currently back home. Very happy to be home. I mean, happy to have had the trip, but also happy to be home. On demand hot running water is an everyday luxury we might all, or most of us, some of us, might take for granted. And I am here to tell you that I am very grateful, very appreciative, very thankful for my hot running water that allowed me to take a wonderful shower today. Yeah, so I hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is moving through their June in the best way possible. Maybe you all have some trips and things planned. Happy for you if that is the case. If you are having a staycation, happy for you as well. My dogs are hearing things outside, and I'm hoping that the Bark Fest is over. Always a transition for all of us when we when we arrive home after one of these trips. Next Sunday, a week from today, actually, I'm recording this on Sunday the 14th, I am hosting a live solstice tarot reading. To set sort of the energy and the vibes for the season ahead. It's the longest day of the year, so let's celebrate the light. I will put a link in the description here if you'd like to register for that. It is a donation, suggested donation, but donation-based event. And let's get into it. This week, I am using the Quiet Rebel Tarot by Lyn Thurman. I love this deck. It's got a lot of personality to it. I love the colors in it. And I really, really love it. So we are using that. We are using that this week. I feel like after being in the van and out in nature, I felt, I always feel a little bit more peaceful, a little bit more relaxed, very grounded in nature because I'm quite literally in the earth, making connections with the earth. So I got home and I'm like, I want a little bit of like tropical fun here. I want a little bit of color, a little bit of sass. All right, I like some of these. I like all of them, actually. I shouldn't say things like that because that makes it sound like I'm being prematurely judgmental, maybe, about the cards that we have, when that is not the case at all. I love them all. I love them all equally. All right, get two more here. It's funny to me because again, we have these cards, we have these different decks. I've been away from these cards for 2.5 weeks, out of the house. And these are some of the cards that I know we've had come up in other readings recently using different decks. Okay, here we go. Rock on. Let's see what we've got for this week, shall we? By the way, look at the back of these cards. They're adorable, right? Like, I love just bright. It is like a tropical vacation. It is like a virgin pina colada or a daiquiri or whatever, a margarita. It is, I love this. This is a tropical vacation in a card deck form. Again, Quiet Rebel Tarot by Lyn Thurman. Love this. So our card of the week, our overall energy of the week coming up is the Four of Cups. And I love this deck because it gives this little sort of tagline or phrase, the plot hole. And we have, where did the story go? An unfinished mystery. And Four of Cups can be a time where maybe you're not really sure what is going on. This might be a week where you feel a little stuck. Might be a week where we feel a little stagnant. It might be a week where we find ourselves questioning, what's it all about? What's it all mean? Where am I going? Is it even worth it? These are very much that sort of, the sort of mood of Four of Cups here. And really what we're looking for is that opportunity that comes to us. And Four of Cups is usually a reminder to stay present, to stay aware, to not get so distracted by our own lack of movement, our own lack of motivation, our own maybe laziness. I don't know, I don't judge, but maybe some laziness of not moving a lot or not inviting forward movement. We don't want to get so bogged down in that we don't see what's offered, that we don't see our next chapter, that we don't see where the story goes. And so maybe it's not a plot hole, maybe it's just an unfinished sentence. And this week we're going to look for ways to finish that, to shake ourselves out of this funk, maybe, if you will, and to look for ways to finish that sentence, complete our plot, at least for the week. For Monday, we have Six of Pentacles, which is the tip jar. Love that. So let's think about the ways we give and receive. And since, the tip jar sort of sparks in me that maybe it's a way we can give more. Maybe we've been so stuck that we haven't been giving as much as we should. And this doesn't necessarily mean money. Although if you've been meaning to make like a charitable donation, or support your niece in her school fundraising, certainly it could be, this is a good week. Monday, tomorrow, good day. Good day to do that, to give that money to support those causes you believe in. But it doesn't have to be money. It is a pentacle, so it does deal with resources and usually material things. But as I like to say, time and energy are also resources. So where can you give more? Where, by reaching outside of yourself or giving outside of yourself, do we further this story? Do we move past this funk, this slowness, this inertia? And how do we keep moving forward? I just used the word inertia, and I'm not sure I used it correctly. If I didn't use it correctly, someone please tell me. Just a word that came to mind. Let's see. Maybe we want inertia instead of, I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along, right? Just like life. Our card for Tuesday is the Two of Wands. Oh, look at her, Edge of Mayhem. What? Mayhem City Limits. And Two of Wands is about having, it really though is knowing that the world is your oyster. It may be the plot hole we're being led to is we are taking that step. We are inviting mayhem. Maybe we're causing mayhem. Maybe we really do need to shake it up. But Two of Wands also wants us to have a plan. We need to have a plan of what we're going to do once this fun starts. I'm going to call it fun because mayhem sounds a little chaotic. But once this fun starts, once this kicks up, once this activity happens, we're going to want to have a plan in place. It's a 2, so we're probably going to be making some choices once we get to mayhem. What choices are we making? Are we merrymaking? Or are we chaos making? Maybe both. Maybe making chaos is merry to you. Again, no judgment. Enjoy that. But really lean into maybe taking some time to figuring out what does action look like to you? What does fun look like to you? If you were visiting mayhem, if you were on the city limits of mayhem, what would you do there? What would you do? Take some time to plan because the world really is in your hands with this. And the choices you make will determine how successful you are, determine these next steps of getting there, help you to fill in your plot hole, and really take you to that next level. On Wednesday, we have Four of Swords reversed. And so the nap has been calling us. The past few weeks, I feel like Four of Swords, or past few months, I'll say, I feel like the Four of Swords has come up pretty frequently. Guess what? Time to wake up. Time to wake up. The nap is no longer calling. Now the next part of your life, the next part of the story is calling. So it's time to wake up. It is time to shift into some movement. It is time to take some steps. It is time to move forward. It's time to stop being, again, no judgment, but it is time to stop being lazy. It's time to stop making excuses about why you don't have motivation. And to be fair, if there is a reason you're having trouble moving forward, making choices, taking steps, maybe a health issue that you need to address, maybe a physical health issue, maybe a mental health issue. I'm not talking about that. And please know that there is no shame in getting help for any of those sorts of issues and being able to move forward. I'm talking about the general, I'm going to stay in bed all day and Saturday laziness, which we all have on occasion, but this get out of bed. Get out of the literal bed, get out of the metaphorical bed, take those steps, move forward, fill in the plot, complete the sentence. Hey, Mayhem City Limits is calling. The nap is no longer calling, but Mayhem City Limits is calling. Give, give, give. Get out there and live. So for, oh, I love this. Oh, I love this whole reading. I am so happy with this reading. For Thursday, we have the Wild Goose Chase, or the Seven of Cups. And this really is about all of the things that come up for us, all of the choices, all of the possible ways to finish this sentence. This could be our mayhem. We were on the Mayhem City Limits here on Tuesday. On Thursday, we were in Mayhem, the city of Mayhem. But Seven of Cups tells us that there are a lot of choices. There are a lot of choices, and they're not all for us. They're not all the right choices. I'm feeling like I am feeling sort of this fun, slightly chaotic energy this week. And so Seven of Cups probably says, don't think too much, just choose. Choose and see where it goes. And if that doesn't work out, choose again. Whatever this opportunity is to further the plot of your life, Seven of Cups invites you to make a choice without thinking too hard about it. Make a choice from your gut. Make a decision based on how you feel. Don't overthink it. And like I said, if it doesn't work out, it's okay. It's okay. There'll be another choice. That's life. Life happens like that, you know? Yeah. So make that choice. Take that step. Make that choice. See what happens. And enjoy the journey. Enjoy the ride. Life is a journey. Life is a journey. Enjoy your trip to the city of mayhem. For Friday, we have the Rising Star. Oh, love this. I'm a classic Hollywood fan, so I actually love the illustration on this. And Six of Wands has come up for us the past few weeks too, I think. And for Six of Wands, we are encouraged to let ourselves shine. We are encouraged to be seen. We are encouraged to be seen as celebrity the next generation. There's a new girl in town, or guy. Hey, there's a new girl, there's a new guy in town. And it could be you. And really, Six of Wands is letting ourselves be seen. It's letting ourselves be seen in our potentially chaotic choices. It's letting ourselves be seen in this wake up that we're experiencing, this coming out of the nap, this coming out of the dark, this getting out of the bed. It's letting us be seen for our generosity and the ways we give and the ways we help others. And it's really allowing ourselves to be celebrated in that. A celebrity is just someone who is celebrated. So let yourself be a celebrity on Friday. Let yourself be celebrated. Tell other people ways or why they should celebrate you. Don't be conceited, but you're welcome to say, hey, you know what? I finally volunteered at that place. I finally volunteered at the animal shelter this week. Yay, me. I finally got out of bed this week and put on big girl clothes. Yay, me. I went to the city of mayhem and made all the choices and I survived. Yay, me. So Six of Wands again is encouraging us to celebrate this week. Celebrate ourselves this week. Be seen in our accomplishments. Let other people compliment you. Let other people celebrate you. Be a rising star, baby. It's your show. For Saturday, we have the Sun reversed, which is normally the good vibes only card, but reversed. Reverse this here. So maybe we've been spending a little too much time in the sun, if you will. Maybe we've been spending a little too much time in mayhem, and maybe these choices aren't working out, or maybe we're having second thoughts about the choices. So we don't really feel like we're in the light as much as we should be, or we don't really feel like the good vibes as much as we should. Maybe we were seen, yesterday. Maybe we let ourselves be seen and we're a little uncomfortable. Maybe we were a little uncomfortable with the spotlight. And so let's ask ourselves why. This might also be a case of, sometimes I find this with sun reversed, a case of pretending you're okay, pretending everything's fine, put on a happy face, like that sort of thing. But you're really not okay. You're just putting on a happy face because you're really not feeling the good vibes only. In fact, you're not feeling the good vibes at all, maybe. And that's okay. And it's also okay to tell people that. It's also okay not to be okay. It's okay to be seen for that too. And Saturday invites you to tune into that, to tune into ways you might be showing up that you're not really feeling it right now. You're not really feeling comfortable maybe with the attention you're getting. You maybe have had a little too much sun, so to speak. You need to dial it back, or it could be you're pretending everything's okay and it's not. So which of those, or if all of those resonate with you, great. If a few of those resonate with you, that's fine. If one of them resonates with you, that's fine too. Wear your sunscreen. And for Sunday, we have the Two of Swords, which is the turning point here. And oh, I love she's a ballerina turning, but she also has an arrow. And again, twos can be about choices. They can be about crossroads. They can be about decisions we have to make and how to move forward, because the twos, the major arcana, are sort of the beginning of our journeys through the suits. And swords are the suit of thought. There are wit, there are intelligence. They can be our mental processes. They can be a little bit about maybe some mental issues, like anxieties, nightmares, dreams, those sort of things. But Two of Swords tells us to really go inside of ourselves, to take some moment to get still, to block out the world, and really think about which choices we should make, which is the best way for us to proceed. Where Seven of Cups kind of, wild goose chase, just go for it. Just pick something and see what turns out, how it turns out. Two of Swords invites us to take some moment on this Sunday and get quiet with that choice. Maybe get quiet with that choice and other choices and evaluate where we might want to go. And after we've been to mayhem, Two of Wands might want us to make a plan. So these two cards work very well together to move our plot forward. And ultimately this week we are writing that next sentence. We're filling in this plot hole and we're moving forward with our life. It's time to wake up. It's time to make some choices. There's a lot of fun energy in this deck. There's a lot of fun energy in these cards. And as long as we're giving of ourselves in a way that feels good to us, as long as we're making those choices, evaluating, taking the time, but having fun with it, having fun with it. Maybe take a little bit of a risk, safe risk. But definitely get up, get moving. Where did the story go? Only you're going to figure that out. And you're only going to figure that out through these choices and these experiences, and being real with yourself, being real with others, and celebrating yourself. You're doing all right. You're doing amazing. I can see you. You're doing amazing. Have a great week. I'll see you next week. Enjoy.